a side fanny pack, mostly just for batteries and charging cables and stuff like that. But I used to keep this AC/DC adapter in my car, and for some reason I just took it out of my car and put it in some shelf where I'm at now. Don't know why I did that. So I can only charge when I'm in the car. But if I had an AC/DC adapter, which they're not that expensive, I could charge really anywhere. Anyway, I got this thing right now. So it's kind of like a little, it's hooked on like right here. Kind of a little hook right here. There's a little thing right here. Let's see if, this is kind of cool right here. These little coats and everything like that for if it snows outside. And you've got these kind of Sahara hats. You know, if you're in the Sahara desert. And oh, and also you got these souped up sandals right here. If you're with some really modern sandals that you could probably jog in. Oh, and of course, jogging suit, jogging shoes. That's what I was trying to say. So I'm trying to say the word shoe. Jogging shoes. Probably go with this one right here. It's got these cool little things right here. If I get back to jogging eventually. Oh yeah, and then we've got like mountain climbing boots right here. It's pretty cool. The whole thing seems mostly like overpriced camping gear and overpriced shirts that are about $50. It's like a $50 shirt. Oh, and cool backpacks too. Different types of, maybe like, it's like a water pack. Wearing like for a water pack or for juice or something like that. Probably this is mostly like, these are camel packs for jogging or for basically like biking or something like that. You get different type of hats. Oh, and bikes. They've got a lot of bikes. I went to Trek the other day. They have like a reading section right here. I heard someone just cry out, "Nobody knows who you are." It's a cool thing to say to somebody. Just kind of walking by, "Nobody knows who you are." It's a weird thing to say. I thought I heard somebody say that. I may have been joking, but I'm sure the guy was joking around. This is the bike section right here. Kind of see it. So we're gonna look at some of the bikes. I think this is kind of a cool little vlog. Be another one. The place has a weird name though. I gotta find out the name. I'll give you kind of like an idea of what the whole place looks like. There's like a bike section back there. It's probably like a bike repair place where you can get like bike repairs. There's like 30% off right here. And then there's more kind of like, mostly bike stuff. So it looks like, you know, you can ride your bike in here and probably get biking equipment. Various logs. I used to have a mountain bike, but not in a position right now to purchase one again, but I purchased one in college and had it for about maybe 6 years, 6 or 7 years I had that bike. Used it for substitute teaching. This looks like some bike tires. See if we find anything else interesting. It's 40% off your car top box. This is right here, a car top. And this is also like a kayak. You know, it's funny, I was watching Jordan Line the other day. He like went into a Buc-ee's and like completely outdid me. The only thing is, you know, I've been in Buc-ee's in a lot of my vlogs. It went on for like several months. So I probably have like maybe 5, 6, 7 times more of Buc-ee's than all of them. But yet one of their Buc-ee's, vlogs gets like 20,000 views. I don't know. I really don't even care about the views anymore as much. But if you know people, tell them about the Please Subscribe show and to watch it. This is like a heavy-duty cinch strap. Basically paddle boats. Stand-up paddle boards. Another valuable thing to have to get ready for camping. These sleeping bags right here. You could ideally probably just move into an apartment and get a good sleeping bag and then slowly build your way up. Oh, cool, they have the hydro flask. I got my hydro flask like at a thrift store. I didn't even know they were really in business, but they are. They're doing really well. These are all sleeping bags right here. This looks like something cool. It's basically a quarter dome SL tarp. Not exactly a tent, but still enough to keep the rain off of you. And, $124. So they also have a reading section. This is probably pretty cool right over here. Fleece sewn. So if we can get good fleece. Now this is cool. It's a cool looking wall. Get yourself an axe, some ski poles right here for hiking, or whatever you want to call them. And you got like a little thing over here, which is a little small guitar. I mean, ultimately it is a small guitar. Get yourself a sleeping bag. Oh, look at this. A Swiss Army knife. It's also a pretty good movie. That chair looks really weird the way that it is right there. This looks unnatural. These are all the things that you probably need to go camping. You get your medical kit for the weekender. You always want to be good to go. Get yourself a headlamp. Don't forget about the, you know what that's called. And then right above it is a transistor radio. Good lamp. Something's called footprint right here. It just says footprint. And then you've got yourself your backpack. This is like Appalachian Run. Then you've got yourself Big Bend Park. It's a national park right here. A little camping stool right here, and the chair. Of course, I don't know how you'd lug the chair around if you were camping. There's a little cooler. That'd also be a hard one to lug around. Got a little thing of tank. You know, have you ever seen the movie Wild with the Reese Witherspoon? This is probably all the things that she had with her, minus the axe. I don't know if she had the axe. Oh, and the sunglasses. Don't forget about the sunglasses. And the rope for climbing little hills or mountains, whatever you come across. Oh, and the gas stove. You gotta have that too. Just take like 4 guys to carry all this equipment right here. Oh, and the picnic basket. Don't want to forget about that. Yeah, this is just showing off like different ways of camping. I like the blanket. It's pretty cool. Those camping shows do really well on YouTube. And then you want to get some good underwear too. Right here. So it's, a lot of walking. The Appalachian Trail is about 2,500 miles, a little over 2.5 thousand miles. You could easily get 3,000 miles out of the Appalachian Trail. And then you've got the Pacific too. Don't forget about that one. That one's on the other side. Need more like desert gear for Pacific and more winter gear for Appalachian. So this shows basically what the pack does right here. You've got like whatever this does, the Swift land thing. And then you've got this bottle that I guess you can kind of sip on as you're walking. And this thing right here, keep the time, just in case you don't have your iPhone on you. You can have a backup watch, or that could easily be a smartphone watch too. That's kind of what it looks like right there. Average camping for the day kind of thing. Pretty cool. And that would go for about $500 to $1,000 right there for everything. Maybe $1,200. If you got a good $300, you can get this low-end stuff right here for hooking things on. You got these shorts. Shorts are probably about $80. This is probably $200. You're looking at about $300 or $400 just for that get up right there. And if you got an extra $450, you can grab yourself one of these camping watches, or you go to Walmart and get one for $20. They do about the same. Here's an example of what one of the tents would look like. Probably, I'm guessing a $1,000 tent right there. But you can probably get something a pop tent for maybe $50 on Facebook though. For the Facebook market. Probably does about the same thing. This one's actually 30% off. I don't see any pricing on it. Oh, here we go. No way. Oh, that's only $150. Okay, I was way off. Yeah, that's only $250. Oh, it's a $250 tent, but it's going for $174. So I was way off. It used to look more expensive from way back there. For some reason, I thought it was a little higher than that. Guess it's not very insulated. But yeah, $150 right there. It was a $250 tent. It's got all this stuff on it though. If you do go on a $2,000 trek, through the Appalachian, you want to be sure to buy plenty of scrambled eggs in a bag. Just heat this up with your gas heater when you're veggie, basically breakfast with a little bit of pork. This is all alpine food right here. Oh, and if you want to get fancy, you can have 23 grams of protein and butternut dal bhat. Or butternut, I guess. Or beef stroganoff. It's only $13 a meal. So I read about these. These are actually really interesting. It's basically a Garmin So these can be up to like $70 or more, but they can locate you anywhere in the world because they use satellite. This one's actually only $50 right here. It's a different brand, but it's called a Zoleo satellite communicator. You can even send text message. These are actually climbing harnesses right here. Then you want to get some good climbing shoes as well. They only go for like $135. It's actually grip on the rock. You have to lose weight to climb though, but there are some heavy-set climbers. But you want to climb at probably about 170 pounds. Last time I checked, it was just a little over 200. So it's only a 30-pound weight loss that we'd have to do, but climbing is actually pretty cool. These are just nice to own right here. It's like a inside black bag. So it's basically just like a travel bag. It's got wheels on it. I guess if you travel and go flying too, you might as well get one of these things. Here's the brand. It's inside the bag. And these are actually the fanny packs, which are very colorful. From Cocktail. Never heard of it. Cocktail Paxi is what they call it. It's like a foundation or something. Little hip pack, fanny pack. Yeah. Right next to the backpacks. I do have a good backpack similar to this, but it's not as advanced. It's mostly for like wearing around the city. But these have special grips and stuff on them for carrying quite a bit of equipment. I did take a stress reduction class in college, and they use things like tennis balls and balls for a certain type of massage. But these things are like really helpful. Right here. More like fashionable hiking stuff. You can see my hiking wear right here. You know, but you have like this stuff right here. So if you're gonna go hiking, you wanna go in fashion kind of thing. Like designer hiking gear. Yeah, more backpack stuff here. God, the backpack stuff is all going along the walls right here. Camelback. believe it or not, if you're really gonna bug out, here's some foot warmers right here. If you're in a really cold area, we used to actually use some of these right here when we'd hunt for deer. These little hand warmers right here. $1.95 is a pretty good deal. I think that's how much they were back in the 80s. Looks like it's kind of more of the old school kind of camping cooler. Yeah. These look pretty warm right here. Well, I don't have it. So they have no charging cable for or AC/DC adapter for the phone or anything. They have one for the car, which is, so this is the place. But, I just figured they might have it there. The only other place is a Target that's nearby. I didn't really notice this, but this store is about camp, climb, bike, paddle, and travel.